Ciao Studenti! Let's keep learning Italian numbers together. Today I will teach you how to say thousands in Italian. Keep in mind that I have a whole playlist on Italian numbers, so if you missed any of the previous videos, go check them out. I will leave the link in the description. So today we're going to focus on numbers from 1,000 upwards. So we're going to learn how to say 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 and so forth. Most of these will be just a combination of what we learned before, but there are a few key things to notice and keep in mind as they can be a bit tricky. Also, pronunciation gets pretty difficult here, so follow along and repeat after me if you can. As always, I highly recommend you do this to really absorb the right pronunciation. So, first thing we're going to learn today is how to say thousands, and that's migliaia. Migliaia. Perfetto. Now let's start counting in Italian. 1,000, mille. And I do want you to notice that's mille. One word. I'm going to say more about that in a moment. Mille. 2,000, 2000. 3,000, 3000. 4,000, 4000. 5,000, 5000. 6,000, 6000. 7,000, 7000. 8,000, 8000. 9,000, 9000. 10,000, 10,000. So pay a lot of attention to this. Mille means 1,000 and it's just one word. This is a very common mistake with many students. So mille means 1,000. In English you have two words, 1,000. In Italian you just have one word, mille. When you go to 2,000 or more, then in Italian it's two words, but it's the combination of the number plus the word mila. So the word changes. When you say 1,000, it's mille. But when you want to say 2,000, 3,000 and more, the word changes and it's 2,000, 2,000s, 4,000, 4,000. And so on. So if you want to say 54,000 in Italian, that's 54 plus 1000. So you end up with 54,000. If you want to say 120,000, that's 120 plus 1000, 120,000. Perfetto. Okay, these are for me too. 999,000 in Italian is 999 plus 1000, 999,000. I know it's a mouthful, but just slow down, repeat after me, and you can get this. Let's do this one once more. 999,000. Perfetto. And remember that you can download the flashcards from this lesson on my Telegram channel so that you can review this lesson easily anytime you need to. Just follow the link in the description. So as you can see, making 1,000 in Italian is pretty easy as long as you remember, first of all, that mille means 1,000 and it's just one word. And that if you want to go upwards from 2,000s up, then is number plus 1000. So for example, 2,000, 3,000 and so forth. Now please remember, do not say ever 1,000 or 1,000. They are both wrong. 1,000 is wrong, now you know why, because we don't need un. We just need to say the word mille and that means 1,000. And the word 1,000 is also wrong because we don't use mila for 1,000. We only use mila from 2,000 upwards. So keep that in mind. Okay, now that we have learned how to say thousands in Italian, one of the main applications for this in Italian is when you need to say years. So in Italian, we never ever break down thousands. So what do I mean? Let's suppose you want to say this year, 2022. See, what did I just say? I broke that down in English. I said 2022. Well, never ever say that in Italian. Please don't do that. It's just weird. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that in Italian. So never ever say 2022 or 2022 in Italian. That wouldn't make sense. It's not correct. So how do we say the year in Italian? Well, we just say the thousand number. So 2022 is actually 2022, and that's what we say. 2022. That's how you say this year. 2022. If you want to say 1985, again, it's not 1985, but it's 1985. So as you can see, we're just using what we have learned so far. We have the thousands, 1900, plus the tens, 85, and we put everything together. Let's see one more. 1861, the year of the unification of Italy. 1861. Perfetto. So here's a quick homework for you. That's more like a game. What is the year of your birth? Write that in Italian, following the examples that we saw together, and share that with me in a comment below. I'm going to check all of them and give you my feedback. So write that down. So now you know how to say thousands in Italian correctly. I know it was a lot, but now you know exactly how we construct these numbers and how to pronounce them. And there are even more applications for them, like for example, money, quantities, math, and so much more. In a future video, I will explain millions and billions, and we'll do a lot of practice to review everything we've learned so far, because when you get up to millions and billions, you really need to have all the previous numbers clear, and it's good to review them from time to time. So if you want to make sure not to miss that video, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. And also, if you like this one, please give it a thumbs up. Ciao da Valentina.